Hi there, it's Dianne Hanks with another mini makeover session on painting your fingernails. Your hands are a real signal that people can notice about how you feel about yourself, what kind of care you take to yourself. That's why people talk about it when they are preparing for job interviews, going on dates, that sort of thing. And I never really noticed my hands, except that I have always taken good care of them. But I've gotten so many compliments on them that it's just, I wonder, what is it about my hands? But they're very large for a woman. I noticed that, you know, when I started salsa dancing with all kinds of different men. They're probably larger than 75% of most men's hands. And I just have always taken care of them. When I have acrylic nails, they even seem like they're longer. So I have an appointment in a couple days to go get my nails done, but I do have something tomorrow that I want just a quick touch-up. So what I'm going to show is just a quick touch-up, painting your nails so that they look like this. Just a quick, colorful. It's very important to determine what your personality is, to determine what kind of nail colors and styles are best for you. This is what's best for me. If I wore the browns and the rust, that just doesn't complement me or my style very well. But we'll talk about personalities and nails on another segment. This time I'm just talking about painting them. So what you'll need when you paint your nails is a little bit of alcohol, cotton pads, a file, and of course the nail polish. When you go into a salon, they'll give you a base coat, 2 colors, and a top coat, maybe 3 colors, 3 layers of color. So what you would do is prepare your nails by filing completely over the nail and just go kind of in one direction. If you file it one way and then rip it the other, it's really not good for your natural nails to do that. So file just in one direction. Pick up the file and just go in one direction. And then, you know, you can go to get the edges in one direction. Don't saw it one way and then pull it the other way. Don't do that. It's not good for your nails or your nail beds. Then after you are showered and all that kind of other stuff, you've used lotions, creams, lip balms, all kinds of things. So you want to remove the excess oil that may be on your natural nails, because this kind of nail polish will just flick right off if you have any oily type of things on your nails. So you want to kind of rough them up with a file, but it'll make them smooth so they're fresh, and then put a little bit of alcohol on each one, and then they'll be fresh and ready to go. And hopefully you've prepared your cuticles by pushing them back, making sure they're trimmed and soft and not having hangnails, that kind of thing. So now we're ready to do the painting. I drew a picture of my hand. I know it looks large, but really that is just my hand. You can see I just put it right in there. And I did it a little bit larger than my regular hand so that I don't get the black Sharpie all over me. But you would take your nail polish and just gently shake it. Don't like go clear up and down and get oxygen in it. But here is the magic when you're doing painting. You want to get your nail polish and load up the brush, and then as you're taking it out, take off half of it so the other side is practically dry, and so all the polish is on one side. Then start in the middle of your nail, in the center, like the center, and then you're going to push up to the cuticle and then pull down. Push up and pull down, because it's dry that way. And actually I take the nail polish first. I get a little bit on there, again only on half of the brush, and I would do the tips first, just a real quick on the tips. The tips always seem to flick off first, and the more you scoot them over on your nails, the drier the brush will get, and then the easier it will be to work with. and then load up the brush again, wipe off half, start with the next one and put it in the center of the nail and push up. And that way it's really dry when it gets to the top and you have all kinds of control. And in 3 strokes or so you can do that nail. Now do the next one in the center and then push up so the driest part is right under the cuticle. And then the next one, center, push up. And when the brush is so dry like that, you can get such great control right under that cuticle. Now you can see that's just one coat. You do that to the other side, and by the time you're finished with the other side, the first side will be nice and dry and you're ready to put your more filled with polish layer on there to just give it a nice finished look so that they look like this when you're all done. And then wherever you are, whatever you're doing, you can have complete confidence that you have that nice, classy, finished, polished look on your hands. And that will be a good extension of who you are. Thanks for joining me on this special session of Makeover Session.